For those of you who haven't jumped on the Switch bandwagon already, these games just might convince you to empty your piggy bank. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 upcoming Nintendo Switch games. For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. For this list, we'll be taking a look at anticipated titles that have been officially announced for the Nintendo Switch.
A new Mario Tennis game is bringing a new level of skill and competition to Nintendo Switch.
Number 10, Yoshi. Back in 2015, we got the solid Yoshi's Woolly World, which combined the nostalgia of Yoshi's Island, the innocent charm of Yoshi's story, and gameplay mechanics and style akin to Kirby's epic yarn. Yoshi's latest adventure should offer a similar experience, albeit with a few new innovations. Much like in Super Paper Mario, this side-scrolling platformer allows the players to shift between 2D and 3D perspectives. When Nintendo unveiled footage at E3 2017, players were immediately drawn to the game's colorful world, which is largely comprised of cardboard cutouts. Along the way, the game is bound to offer up all of the egg-throwing, tongue-stretching fun one would expect from the likes of Yoshi. Number 9, Dark Souls Remastered. Dark Souls 3 remains one of several games we desperately want to see on the Switch. Nintendo seems to be moving in the right direction though, as a remastered version of the original game is coming to their hybrid console with polished graphics, higher frame rates, and an increased multiplayer count. While it will also be available on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows, the novelty of getting good on the go is what draws us to the Switch version. We've said it once and we're gonna say it again. Don't let the game's difficulty get the best of you, cause if you throw your Switch across the room, you're gonna have a bad time. Number 8, Fire Emblem for Nintendo Switch.
Use all our power to clear the paths before you.
This series is no stranger to the Switch, with Fire Emblem Warriors coming out back in 2017. However, this upcoming Fire Emblem game stands out as the first major installment for a home console since 2007's Radiant Dawn on the Wii. Details on the new game have been kept under wraps for the most part. That said, the franchise's reliable track record alone is enough to get us pumped for this title. The idea of playing Fire Emblem on the big screen only adds to the appeal, although we'll undoubtedly want to play it on the go as well. Number 7, Kirby Star Allies.
In Kirby Star Allies, you can throw friend hearts to turn Kirby's enemies into friends.
This one is actually just around the corner, so you won't have to wait all that much longer. If you got a chance to play the demo on the eShop, then you know what to expect. It's an HD Kirby platformer, complete with his trademark swallow and copy abilities. Only this time, Kirby can have 3 other allies with him, be they AI controlled or through local co-op play. Plus, the gameplay seems to have a lot of experimentation on offer too, considering that you can combine abilities. We just hope that Nintendo smooths out those frequent loading screens that were present in the demo when the game launches.
Kirby Star Allies on Nintendo Switch.
Number 6, Nintendo Labo. Between the new Yoshi game and Labo, Nintendo seems to be really obsessed with cardboard as of late. This gaming/construction toy is one of the strangest concoctions to ever come out of Nintendo, which has fans both excited and kinda skeptical. Comprised of cardboard sheets, a Labo variety kit allows users to drive a car, go fishing, play house, ride a motorcycle, and play the piano. On one hand, this looks incredibly creative with unlimited potential. On the other hand, Nintendo's asking us to pay almost $70 for cardboard, so only time will tell if Labo is a game-changing innovation or the lamest Nintendo accessory since Rob. Speaking of which, did we mention there's also a robot kit? Number 5, Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. While the latest entry in this long-running JRPG series has already come out in Japan, it remains one of the most anticipated games in North America. Taking place in the world of Loto Zetasia, the story follows a 16-year-old who discovers that he's the reincarnation of a legendary hero, thus sending him on a daring journey. What are the odds? In addition to the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo 3DS, Dragon Quest XI is also headed for release on the Switch. There hasn't been much news on when exactly the Switch version will come out, although producer Yu Miyake noted that it's going through some technical adjustments. Until then, you're just gonna have to satiate yourself with Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Not with words, but with your own strength.
Everyone, let's go!
Number 4, Bayonetta 3. With its epic boss battles, fast-paced gameplay, and unapologetic fan service, Bayonetta 2 was a mind-blowing experience from beginning to end. The only downside is that not a lot of people got to play it because only so many gamers actually bought a Wii U. Thankfully, those first 2 Bayonetta games have since been released on the Switch. But best of all, it was announced at the 2017 Game Awards that the third entry in this trilogy is also heading to the console. This announcement included a teaser that only showcased a tidbit of footage. Since this is Bayonetta we're talking about though, the preview managed to pack a lot of awesome into those few seconds. Number 3, Pokemon RPG for Nintendo Switch.
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch.
Pokemon remains a staple of Nintendo's handheld consoles, but the franchise has been oddly underutilized when it comes to home systems. Sure, we've gotten Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, and Pokken Tournament, but fans have been requesting a traditional RPG for almost 2 decades. Since the Switch functions as both the portable and home console, now's as good a time as any for the Pokemon series to take the next step forward in evolution, finally giving gamers what they want. While details on this new core game are still unfolding, we'd love to see a detailed open world and the sense of freedom in the same vein as Zelda Breath of the Wild. Number 2, Metroid Prime 4. Back in 2002, the gaming community was convinced that then unknown developer Retro Studios would completely screw up Metroid Prime, forever diminishing Samus's legacy. Of course, once they actually played the game, many argued that it may have even surpassed Super Metroid as the franchise's best outing. 15 years and a couple of sequels later, it was announced that Metroid Prime 4 was finally coming to a new console, the Switch. In a somewhat controversial move though, it was also stated that Retro Studios wouldn't be overseeing production. Instead, the torch would be passed to Bandai Namco. While this has some fans worried, longtime producer Kensuke Tanabe is still on board, which definitely bodes well. In any case, we'll gladly take it over Metroid Prime Federation Force. Number 1, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. It's Smash Bros. On Nintendo Switch. I mean, it's Smash Bros. On Nintendo Switch, and it's coming out this year. Smash Bros. On the Switch. I mean, do we have to say anything more? Come on, let's go home early. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.